Good morning, children. Our today's topic is long division, 3-digit and 4-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. That is S4 from block 3. So first, dividing 3-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. By estimating and checking, we can divide any 3-digit numbers by 2-digit number until the leftover is smaller than the divisor. Okay, when we get the leftover is smaller than the divisor, that is called as remainder. Similarly, we can do this for dividing 4-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. To check whether our division is correct or not, we can use this formula. We have to multiply quotient by divisor, then we have to add remainder. If we get dividend, then our sum is correct, otherwise it is wrong. Okay, so quotient into divisor plus remainder is equal to dividend. So we'll do few sums. First sum, 171 divided by 13. What is the first step? So we have to draw these two lines, then we have to write the dividend. So 171 is the dividend, then we have to write the divisor 13. Okay, first we have to consider the first digit. Okay, that is 1. 13 doesn't go into 1, isn't it? So we have to put 1 0 in the quotient. Then we have to consider the next digit, that is 7. So we have to consider 17. So how many 13 goes into 17? We have to find out how many 13 goes into 17. So for that we can use multiplication table. If you doesn't know multiplication tables, okay, we will do the multiplication and we can find out. Okay, I will teach you. So 17. Okay, so we can easily say any number multiplied by 1 is the same number, isn't it? So 13 into 1, 13. So we can write it here 13. So 1 we have to write in the quotient. Next we have to subtract 17 minus 13. So 7 minus 3, 4, 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, so after that we have to bring down that 1, 41. Now we have to find out how many 13s goes in 41. So for that we have to multiply 13 by 2 because we doesn't know 13 table, isn't it? So we have to follow this method. So 2 3s are 6, 1 2s are 2. So 26. 26 is, so 26 is less than 41. So next we have to multiply 13 into 3. So here we get 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. Here we get 39. So 39 is also less than 3, but it is near to 41. So 3. So 13 3s are 39. So here we have to write 39. So next we have to subtract. Okay, 1 minus 9. Then we have to borrow 10 from 4. That is 11. 11 minus 9 is equal to 2. So 41 minus 41 minus 39 is equal to 2. Okay, here we doesn't have any other digits. Okay, so 2 is the remainder. So 171 divided by 13 is equal to 13 is quotient and remainder is 2. So now we are going to check with multiplication. So that is quotient into divisor plus remainder. We have to get dividend. If we get dividend, then our sum is correct. Okay, so quotient is 13, divisor is also 13, then we have to add remainder plus 2. So first we have to multiply 13 into 13. So 3 3s are 9. Then 1 3, 1 3 is 3. Then we have to multiply by 1. So first you have to put 1 0. Then 1 3s are 3, 1 1s are 1. Then 9 plus 0 9, 3 plus 3 is 6, then 1. So 169. Then we have to add plus 2, isn't it? Here we have to add plus 2. So plus 2, 9 plus 2 is 11, so 1, carry over 1, so 6 plus 1 7, then 1. So 171. Here we got the dividend, isn't it? So our sum is correct. So 171. So next, dividing 4 digits by 2 digit. Now we are going to divide 4 digit numbers by 2 digit number. So we'll do few sums. So the first sum, 2424 divided by 12. Okay, here the 2424 is a 4 digit number, then the divisor is a 2 digit number, 12. Okay, so first step we have to draw these two lines, then we have to write that 2424 that is dividend, then we have to write the divisor 12. Okay, first we have to consider the first digit 2. Okay, 2 is less than 12, isn't it? So 12 doesn't go into 2. So we have to consider the next digit also. Before that we have to put 1 0 in the quotient. Then we have to consider the next digit, that is 24. Now we have to find out how many 12s goes into 24. So if you know 12 table, it is very easy. That is 12 2s are 24. If you doesn't know 12 table, that means you have to use that multiplication. So 12 ones are 12. We have already know if we multiply any number by 1, we get the same number. So 12 ones are 12. Then 12 2s are, we have to find out. So 2 2s are 4. Then 2 ones are 2. So that is 24. So we got the 24. So we have to write 2 in the quotient, then 24. Now we have to subtract 24 by 24. Okay, so 4 minus 4 0, 2 minus 2 0. So next we have to bring down 12 here. So now we have to bring down 12 here. Okay, so now we have to check does how many 12s goes in 2. 2 is less than 12, isn't it? So 0 times 12 goes into 2. That means 12 doesn't go into 2, so that 0 times. So we have to put 1 0 in the quotient. Okay, next 0, so then 2. After that we have to bring down 4. Okay, so we have to consider the next digit. The next digit is 4. Here also 24. We have already found we have already found that 12 2s are 24. So write 2 in the quotient, then 24. 24 minus 24. Okay, 4 minus 4 0. Then 2 minus 2 0. So the answer is 202. We can left the 0. Okay, before that number, if the first digit is 0, we can omit this 0. So 2360 divided by 20 is equal to 202. A remainder is 0, so no need to mention that. So our second sum, 5890 divided by 19. Okay, so our dividend is 5890, our divisor is 19. So first we have to draw these two lines, then write the dividend 5890, then the divisor, that is 19. Okay, You doesn't know 19 table, isn't it? So we have to use that multiplication to find out the quotient. So first we have to consider the 5. 19 doesn't go in 5, isn't it? 19 goes in 5 in 0 times. So we have to consider the next digit also, 58. Okay. Now we have to find out that estimation, that is round off to 19. So when we round off 19 we get 20. When we round off 19 we get 20. So 23s are 60. That is that 60 is nearest to 58, isn't it? So we can multiply the 3 by 19. Otherwise we have to multiply by 19 into 1, 19 into 2, 19 into 3, 19 into 4, goes on. So this is one easy method to find out the quotient, okay? Because when we multiply 19 by 1, 19 by 2, 19 by 3, it is a long process. But when we rounding off that divisor, then 20 is easy to find out. So 20 into 3, 60. So we can directly multiply 19 by 3. So 9 3s are 27. So carry on is 2. Then 1 3s are 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 57. Okay. Here we got 57. That is nearest to 58. So directly we can write 3 19s are 57. Next we have to subtract 58 minus 57. 8 minus 1, sorry, 8 minus 7, 1. 5 minus 5, 0. Okay. Next step we have to bring down 9. 19. So 19 ones are 19. So 1 in the quotient place, then 19. So 19 minus 19, 0. Next step we have to bring down that 0. 0 is less than 19, and also 19 goes in 0 times, isn't it? So 0 doesn't come in 19 table, so we have to put 0 in the quotient place also. So we have to put 0 here also. So the answer is 5890 divided by 19 is equal to 300. So next sum, 8650 divided by 15. So first we have to write the dividend 8650, then divisor 15. So first you have to consider the 8. Okay. So whenever we divide the 4-digit number by 2-digit number, we have to consider the first 2 digit. Okay. Whenever we divide a 4-digit number by 2-digit number, we have to consider the first 2 digit. That is here 86. So for that first digit we have to put on 0 in the quotient place. Okay, now next we have to rounding off 15. So 15 is nearest to 20. So 20. When we can use 2 table. Okay. So 2 4s are 8. So 20 into 4, 80. So this is nearest to 86. Okay, this is not the correct answer. This is approximation only. So 15 into 4, we have to find out 15 multiplied by 4. So 5 4s are 20. So carry on 2. Then 1 4s are 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 60. So 60 is less than 86. Then we can find out 15 into 5 also. So 5 5s are 25. Then carry on 2. Then 1 5s are 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 75. So this is also less than 15. So we can find out 15 into 6. So 5 6 are 30. So carry on 3. 1 6 are 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 90. But here 19 is greater than 86. So we can stop, so we can write 5 in the quotient, because 75 is the smallest number, that is nearest to 86. So 75. So now we can subtract 6 minus 5, that is 1. Then 8 minus 7, that is 1. So after that we have to bring down 5 here. So 115. So we have already found that 15 into 6, 90. So the next step, 15 into 7. So 5 sevens are 35. That carry on 3. Then 1 sevens are 7. 7 plus 3, 10. This 105 is less than 115, isn't it? Then we can find out the next number also, 15 into 8. So 5 8s are 40, carry on 4, then 1 8s are 8, 8 plus 4, 12. So, but here 120 is greater than 115. So we can write 7 in the quotient. Then we can write 105. Next we have to subtract 5 minus 5, 0, 1 minus 0, 1, 1 minus 1, 0. So next step we have to bring down 0, that is 100. So we have already done that multiplication of 15 into 6, 90. Here 15 into 7, 105. So 15 is 90 is the lesser than 100, so we can choose 90. So 6 in the quotient place, then 90. Then we have to subtract 0 minus 0, 0. Then 0 minus 9, we have to borrow from the previous digit. So 10 minus 9 is equal to 1. So here 10 is the remainder, because 10 is smaller than 15. We doesn't have any other digit also. So 10 is the remainder. 8650 divided by 15 is equal to 506. 576 is a quotient and remainder is 10. So now we have to check whether our sum is correct or not. To check, we have to multiply that quotient into divisor. Then we have to add remainder. So first we are going to multiply 576 into 15. So 5 6 are 30, then carry on 3. 7 5s are 35. 35 plus 3, 38, then carry on 3. Then 5 5s are 25. 25 plus 3, 28. Next we have to multiply by 1. So first we have to put on 0, then 1 6 are 6, 1 7s are 7, 1 5s are 5. Then we have to add 0 plus 0, 0. So 8 plus 6, 4. 8 plus 6, 14. So we have to write 4 here, then 1 we have to carry on. 7 plus 8, 15. 15 plus 1, 16. Then 16, then plus 1 here, carry on. So 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. So here we got the answer. So our dividend is 8650. Here also we got 8640 because we doesn't add that remainder. So plus 10 we have to add. Then we got us 8650. So our sum is correct. So I gave these two sums as homework. In the second sum, circle the numbers that can be divided by 5 without a remainder. So we have already learnt the divisibility test of 5, isn't it? So you can use divisibility test of 5 here. That is, if a number ends with 0 or 5, that numbers are divisible by 5. Other numbers doesn't divisible by 5. Okay. Thank you, children.